Is Lily-Rose Depp just another Nepo baby, or is there more to her story? At 25, the daughter of Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis has faced her fair share of skepticism.
My fashion icon is my mom and Carrie Bradshaw.
With famous parents, it's easy to see why critics might assume she's had it all handed to her. But Lily-Rose isn't one to let the chatter define her. From her standout roles to her buzzworthy performance in Nosferatu, she's proving she has the talent to back up the name. And she's got some sharp words for those who doubt her. I love acting. If people still want to talk shit or see me in a certain way, then that's not my problem. I've had to grow into that feeling, she said when asked about the Nepo baby chatter.
And I really recognize the privilege in waking up and being able to love my job, because I know that that's not true for everybody, and so I'm really grateful for that. And
growing up with famous parents, Lily always respected their artistry while carving her own path. She explained, "Trying to find my own identity in this world has been interesting when everybody's thinking you're here for the wrong reasons." Her approach? No tears, no drama. You can either sit there and cry, or you can be like, "Okay, I'm just going to work really, really hard and do my best," she said. And judging by her performance as Ellen Hutter in Nosferatu, hard work is paying off.
Do you like vampire stuff?
I do. I do. I always loved Dracula growing up.
Me
my
too.
brother
What
and
does
I.
that say?
Lily-Rose is starring in this gothic horror remake alongside powerhouse talents like Bill Skarsgård, Emma Corrin, and Willem Dafoe. And her performance in it is absolutely breathtaking, leaving the internet buzzing with praise.
Her performance is incredible. I can't wait for people to see it.
Well,
Nick.
both of you.
As is Nick's.
Both
Thanks.
of you, yeah.
Still, Lily-Rose admits battling impostor syndrome has been tough. "Why am I here? Why do people think I can do this?" she questioned in an interview. But instead of letting doubt win, she powered through. "You just have to be like, I may feel this way, but I have to go to work tomorrow." That's a mindset we can all get behind.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a very emotionally demanding, physically demanding, but that's what I do it for. That's the kind of work that I love and that I'm interested in.
And let's not forget her quieter sibling, Jack Depp, who is 22 now. Well, he's chosen a very different path. Jack prefers life out of the limelight and reportedly works at a Lebanese restaurant in Paris. The restaurant's owner described him as a great guy who keeps things low-key. A stark contrast to Lily-Rose's glamorous Hollywood hustle.
I'm going to France for the holidays.
Yeah.
That's usually where I
Well,
spend the holidays.
okay.
Yeah, that's where
Fancy.
my
Yeah.
family's over there.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, we usually do the holidays over there.
In a recent chat with Natalie Portman, Lily-Rose shared rare insights into her family life.
We just kind of formed a bond pretty easily, so.
I mean, she's so smart and so kind and so talented, and it's just easy when you work with someone like that.
She revealed that growing up on movie sets gave her an unconventional yet rewarding childhood. "As much as I wanted to be at school with friends, now I'm so grateful," she said. Her parents, despite their fame, worked hard to make her and Jack feel at home, no matter where they were. Interestingly, Lily-Rose was raised far from the Hollywood buzz in the south of France. Vanessa Paradis once explained, "In France, you can live much more anonymously. That's a bliss, especially when the kids are young." Maybe Lily-Rose will continue that tradition when she becomes a mom herself, something she definitely wants in the future.
you know, growing up in a family like I did was always you know, something that was, I always learned the importance of privacy and you know, valuing that.
And speaking of family, Johnny Depp has always been vocal about his love for his kids. Reflecting on his parenting days, he once said, "I could sit there all day and do nothing but watch them grow." Imagine Captain Grandpa Johnny, babysitting while Lily-Rose conquers Hollywood. Now that's a picture.
What have kids meant for you?
Kids?
Your kids.
My kids? Everything.
On that note, let's delve deeper into this sweet father-daughter bond because, trust me, it's worth talking about. Lily-Rose Depp was born in 1999. The eldest child of two Hollywood A-listers, Lily-Rose was in the spotlight from the very beginning, even though Johnny and Vanessa did their best to protect her from the press attention. In general, they managed to succeed in it, but not always. When Lily-Rose was 7, the news broke she was hospitalized with a serious illness, while her father was, quote, too busy filming Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Was it slander? Well, kind of. It turned out that Lily-Rose's kidney shut down after she suffered food poisoning. Depp refused to return to the set of Sweeney Todd, forcing the filming to be stopped. An insider source said, "Everyone gasped when we were given the real reason for her illness. It was touch and go for a while." The infection landed the young Depp in the hospital for 3 weeks. Johnny and Vanessa spent days and nights by her bed. Both refused to move until Lily-Rose began to pull through. Johnny must have been going through hell, and media attention made this hell even worse. The actor revealed recently that back in 2007, the UK tabloid The Sun illegally hacked his phone and extracted his private information. The tabloid was the first media to get their hands on the details of Lily-Rose's disease, much earlier than her parents made any public statements. The reporters were aware of the nature of Lily-Rose's illness and the name of the hospital where she was being treated. They also knew that Johnny was entering the hospital through the staff entrance, and so the reporters were waiting for him there. Depp revealed that this vulnerable period of his daughter's life became a media circus, and it deeply affected him. It didn't get any better when the actor understood how exactly the information was obtained by The Sun. He didn't know how to relieve anger and helplessness he felt at the time.
I've known darkness in my life, but that was the darkest period ever. It was when I was doing Sweeney. And I'd always kind of done these visits, but after that, the visits became more and more important.
After Lily-Rose was successfully treated for the illness, Depp donated $2 million to the Great Ormond Street Hospital. Moreover, he once appeared there dressed up like Jack the Sparrow to cheer up the youngest patients of the hospital.
You go into the hospital, say hi to the kiddies.
Was it the end of the darkest times for the Depp Paradis family? Well, yeah, despite maybe the fact that 4 years later, this family was history. Having never wed, Depp and Paradis announced their breakup in June 2012 after 14 years of being together. Depp told Rolling Stone sometime later, "The last couple years have been a bit bumpy. At times, certainly unpleasant, but that's the nature of breakups, I guess, especially when there are kiddies involved." He also discussed the birth of Lily-Rose in the cover story, mentioning that, quote, "This beautiful little creature helped him to understand what it was all for." Maybe he exaggerated a bit? We sincerely doubt it. Obviously, watching parents break up is never a fun thing for a child. However, Lily-Rose Depp has never publicly mentioned that Vanessa and Johnny's split was a severe blow for her. She, on the contrary, praises her mom and dad for keeping her grounded. She maintained a strong relationship with both of her parents and spent her childhood between Los Angeles and Paris, where Johnny and Vanessa resided after the breakup. In a 2019 interview, Lily-Rose emphasized, however, that she was raised in Hollywood by her father. The actress was happy to discover both American and French cultures while growing up. To me, those two cultures are so deeply ingrained in who I am and how I grew up. It's two things I feel very connected to. Before you ask, yes, she's bilingual, and she speaks both English and French perfectly.
For your surprise showcase, please break down how to do a French accent.
It allows the young actress to participate in French films as well as in American productions. While some famous daughters use their parents' fame to their advantage, Lily-Rose is way more humble.
I'm a really hard worker, and I always want things to be perfect and everything. I really am a perfectionist.
She works hard to make a name for herself without relying on either of her star parents. My parents weren't very strict. They've always trusted me to be independent and make my own decisions. There wasn't really anything to rebel against. Lily-Rose, of course, looks up to them.
Well, I wanted to be just like my mom, so I always wanted to be a singer, even though I hate singing.
When she was younger, Lily-Rose dreamed of being a singer like her mom, but one school talent show dashed those hopes. Then her friend's dad, Clerks director Kevin Smith, reached out and offered her a small cameo alongside his daughter Harley Quinn in a 2014 horror Tusk.
I hate American guys.
That's when I really realized, wow, I love this. Now I know that this is what I want to do forever.
If I weren't an actress, I would probably want to be a chef or a makeup artist or a psychologist.
In one of the interviews, Johnny Depp mentioned that Lily-Rose becoming an actress was never his dream or desire for her, but he still supports her decision. Acting is what she enjoys doing, and it's her passion and it's where she ended up. And she's got the goods. She can certainly deliver. We completely agree with you, Johnny. However, Lily-Rose's professional path has always had another important branch, modeling. In 2015, she became an ambassador for fashion house Chanel. Around the same time, the actress left a private Los Angeles school before completing her senior year. Lily-Rose explained it as follows. My parents both left school when they were 15, so they can't really say anything. Young Depp decided to do so to focus on her acting career. She also mentioned that she had never thought of university as her goal, and she had always wanted to work and to be independent. The actress is aware of all the pros that come with the privilege of saying, "My father is Johnny Depp," but she sees enough cons in this situation as well. Honestly, to me, there's also something even a little bit harder about it, because the expectations are so insanely high. Lily-Rose, however, has met all the expectations so far. By the age of 20, she became a coveted actress and a high-fashion model. Lily-Rose also mentioned she has a long list of insecurities, but thanks to her mother, her body has never been on that list. The actress credits Vanessa Paradis for helping her build a positive body image from a very young age. And what about Johnny Depp? Has he also contributed to his daughter's self-acceptance? We guess the answer is yes. When Lily-Rose was 16, she publicly declared herself to be sexually fluid. It caused a sensation, as some thought she doesn't consider herself as 100% heterosexual. Johnny Depp wasn't surprised by such a statement. I already knew because she tells me everything. We're super tight, and I'm very proud of our relationship. Johnny described his daughter as one of the smartest human beings he has ever met, adding that he trusts young Depp in whichever choices she's making. Back in 2018, Depp was photographed kissing actor Timothée Chalamet in Italy. It was their kiss that launched a bunch of memes, and also created quite a few headlines. Lily-Rose and Timothy met on the set of Netflix's The King. Their alleged relationship was the subject of rumors for over a year. In April 2020, the two reportedly called it quits. Lily-Rose never commented on that. I don't talk about my family, I don't talk about my friends, I don't talk about what nail polish I have on my toes. I don't talk about anything because nothing is anybody's business. Well, her truth. Anyway, we already know one crucial thing about the actress. Despite the split, her parents raised a beautiful, talented, and smart daughter, and they turned out to be very supportive in most of the troubles she went through.